Hello everybody and welcome back to another live stream with me, your host, Strange. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing day today and everything is going well. Just making sure I have everything up, ready to go. Hello, hi, welcome. Hello, hi. Alright. Everything looks fine and ready. Yep, we are ready. But okay, today we are playing Grounded. Yep, we're back with Grounded. Surprise, surprise. But I have been doing quite a bit of work. Hello, welcome. So today we are going back to our single player world. There's a reason I actually started from the title screen today instead of in the game. Usually I start in the game, as you guys obviously know. You've been watching for quite a while. But today we're starting from the title screen. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining. Let me flip you. Alright. Alright. So let's get right into this. Space to load. You know how many times I've almost deleted this world by accident? And I've almost cried every single time. Hello, Mikey. Welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. We are back with another episode of Grounded. Look at this view. Look at this view. Look at this. Today we are going to be doing something that is the next in line of the story, of course, but also is something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. And that's go and explore up here in these bushes. God, but look at that view. It's amazing. We also don't have a lot of... We don't have a lot of food or water on us, especially since we are so far away from our base. And right after we finish this, we are going to be going up into the base. But, yep, that's going to be a minute. And also, you might notice we have two new items. One of them is this knife that I'm wielding right now. It is the bone dagger knife. This is something I got off camera because it took way too long to get. And the other thing is this thing. This thing is super powerful and I only use against deadly enemies. I'm doing good. Looking forward to the surprise. Yes, the surprise will happen in just a little bit. The surprise is that right there. You might notice that has never been on my screen before. And it's there now. And you'll see why later.
Oh, spotted a spiderling.
And also there's a reason we are up here. Okay, lunge at me. I hate spiderlings so much. And also in this episode I want to end up killing a wolf spider. That is something I want to do. But the whole reason I actually came up here was for this.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
If you guys are not familiar, we've never been up here before.
Nothing like a little science, as I always say.
Yes, so I have no idea what we're doing here is we're actually finding the Burgle chip, which I thought was in a completely different place, but I was just wrong because I'm an idiot. We don't pay attention to that, though. Okay, I can show you what these things do. Or I guess I will not show you what this thing does. This thing right here will send off a large, like, shock radius. This weapon right here. Which is quite nice, but also at the same time, quite deadly. At some point, I'll go through and read all of these, like, little things I'm getting, but yeah, that'll probably be a whole episode to itself where we just take a deep dive into the lore. Okay, bandages, blueprints. Anyways, yes, that is the main plan for today, and I triggered a cutscene for some reason. Server scanning, optional. Oh, I can tell you guys about the story that Paul and almost killed me. That is a story I've been meaning to tell you for quite a while and just haven't gotten around to. So, If you guys are in my Discord, by the way, there is a link in the about section of my Twitch if you are new. I was wondering what that thing did. If you are new, there's a Discord.
Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials.
Anyways.
Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Shut up. Anyways, what I was saying was, I had a time where pollen, the thing that's inside plants, in every plant, almost killed me. And the most funniest part about that, right, is that I did not know I was allergic to pollen at this time. So what happened was, wait, there's so many fucking spider younglings. Basically, I was at like one of those gatherings that like you have for churches and stuff. I preferably don't go to church because I am not a religious person, believe it or not. And there was this, why is there whispering behind me? What the hell? You guys hear that, right? It's not just me. That is so weird. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. But anyways, I was at, like, this gathering, right? And I was just like, okay. I can't believe I accidentally just died from that fall right there. I need to go get a dandelion thing before I can do much else. But there was this riverbank, right? That had all those, cattails in them. If you don't know what cattails are, they're a, plant that have basically this cattail looking flower on the top, made of what looks like cotton, right? It's a nice lumpy thing, right? And me being a little pain in the ass, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go jump down there inside all those cattails, and I'm just gonna start running, right? Oh, also BB is new. So I just jumped down into this. Oh, actually exactly what I'm looking for. So I jumped down into this field of just absolute pollen, and I'm running around, right? And I'm getting pollen in my eyes and in like my nose, my mouth, and all over my skin. And I start to automatically realize something is wrong, right? I'm starting to swell up like a fucking balloon. And I'm just like, oh great, I need to get out of here. I need to wash myself off. That was my first response. I'm like, obviously something is wrong. We need to fix this, right? Obvious. So what I did was I went down, I tried to rinse it off, and my eyes just started swelling immediately. My eyes swole to the point where I could not open one of my eyes. And the other eye, I could only see a tiny crevice of light through. And I was like, okay, something is majorly wrong. So I went to the people I was living with at the time, and I was like, hey, we need to do something about this. And they're like, oh yeah, we definitely need to do something about this. And I'm like, they're like, all right, let's go to the doctor's office. If you guys don't know much about the doctor's office, they
Oh my God!
they charge a shit ton of money for no apparent reason other than they can. So what I did was I was like, oh no, I'm not fucking going to the doctor's office because I know you'll make me pay for it. By the way, these people I was living with at the time were not the best people, and oh my ever living lord, I am low on health already. Why? R to consume. And I was like, okay, I know I cannot pay for a hospital bill, like get whatever the hell is done with me. And they're like, okay, fair enough, but we still need to do something about this. Obviously something is wrong. And I was like, yeah, obviously something is wrong. I cannot see. I was quite in a pissed off mood at this point, even though I'm the one who caused it.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard.
Give me 1 second.
Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab, the entire yard for that matter, has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
But yeah, I was like, okay, I cannot afford a doctor's office appointment. So, okay.
Oh,
Jesus, I'm trying to pull out the damn
I
dandelion.
walked into a spider web.
Oh, it's left shift. Oh my god. Options, keyboard. So I'm like, okay, I can obviously not pay for a doctor's office. And glide is now going to be set to Q. Q is quick preview. And left, was that left shift it was? So I was like, okay, no, let's not do that. And they're like, okay,
Good thing I'm hungry.
let's just take you home, get some ibuprofen, whatever. And I was like, okay, I can do that. That is something I would be down to do. And
Ugh, just another monument to consumerism invading our natural habitat. Super grody.
yeah, anyways, at that point, it took about a couple weeks for the swelling to go down to the point where I did not look. Oh, my ever living lord.
Taking a look around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the story of me being almost dying by pollen. After a while, yeah, I got better, whatever. But it was just at the point of me discovering that I was allergic to pollen. And even nowadays, when I go to, where the hell is... Even nowadays, when I go to, like, eat an apple or something, I will start swelling up, like, very badly. Like, it is horrible how bad I swell up. Yep, I saw this coming. Yeah. It was quite a horrible experience, to be 100% honest with you. I thought I killed you. Yeah. And before that, the weirdest part is I'd never had an allergic reaction to pollen or anything of the sort. So it was so weird for me to like have that happen.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Damn. Probably not as like epic or amazing as you thought it was going to be, but it is a story about how I almost died. Strange would not be here today if I was not half. Oh my ever living lord. This lab is huge. What the hell? But yeah, Strange as you know him would not be here today without that. So, which is actually very quite annoying because I enjoy eating like fruit and stuff like that. Especially since I'm not a big fan of meat. And yes, I know that's ironic coming from a gay man. But yes, I've never been a big fan of meat or anything of that sort. Wow, this place is fucking huge. Very spidery. Damn it, this place is large. Come on, come on. But yes, yeah, I'm gay. Yes, I am very gay. Believe it or not. Some people at the trade school that I live and work in, as some of you guys know that I live and work at a trade school, do not believe I'm gay because they're like, you don't act gay, you don't look gay. I don't quite understand. I'm like, yeah, I just like guys.
Spiderling here.
Oh, there's a couple spiderlings.
Done.
Oh, Jesus, I'm about to die from spiderling. Runs away. Yeah, don't worry. I would run away too if I could.
Dante's surprisingly not terrible.
Let's see if we can heal up a little bit before we do anything else stupid. I'm not sure why everyone is really surprised when I tell them I'm gay for some reason. Like maybe they just don't expect it. Also, I need to heal the hell up. Oh, and my armor's almost broken too. Can I repair this? No, I cannot. Damn it. I'm not sure if these can like explode randomly, but I don't want to be near it if it does. Give me a second while I fight this guy. Ow. Come on, I'm blocking. Also, I think it is just like the way society is perceived like gay men, so they don't expect me. At some point, you guys will see what I look like. But yeah, I might do a subathon maybe like a couple years into the future where I'm like, for so many subs or whatever, I'll do a face reveal. That might be something I do. Or I might do something more of like a dead set time. I was not expecting a double attack. Let's say in 5 years, if I don't do a face reveal, I will do it then. So I can clip it to me and send it to me in 5 years, and I'll probably, hopefully, have done it. Why is there so much berry juice everywhere? In any other video game, you guys know this would be blood, right? This would be blood if it was any other video game.
I don't have a death wish!
Come on, attack. Come on. Why are you guys so fast? There we go, there we go, there we go. But yes, this is part of the storyline. This is the first base you're supposed to come to. And what the hell is that? Everybody give me a minute while I go and explore. Oh yeah. 1 second. I need to go talk to my roommate. I am back, sort of. My face is a little broken, but I can fix that. Oh, this is a Mega Molar. This is like the things that give me the really good power-ups. I didn't know they came in multiple colors, though. Oh, fuck. I thought I was dead right there. And that is locked, but that's okay. Hopefully I can get up another way. Yeah, there's a lot of threats, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. But yeah. Also another story at some point that I'll tell you guys. Anything else in here? No. Oh, and this is sort of a dead end. I guess I could just... Let me squeeze around this route again. And also, where's the music? Give me 1 second. The music's just disappeared for some reason. I guess we could do something a little bit more like, you know, epic. What? Control. But yeah. Any other... Oh. So oh, fuck. I did it again. I hate this area. You know, you guys don't understand how badly I just hate this area. QM, it's capital QM. Am I supposed to see a screen with a waiting? Oh, so I'm so sorry. I only see you. Okay, I fixed it. You'll no longer see my handsome face. You guys can actually see the game. You're welcome. Well, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I always forget to switch the scenes back. But that is okay in a way. But yes. Also, something I had happen like last 24 hours, right? Was my roommates, right? Two of my roommates just like up and left, and I was like, okay, a little bit weird, not gonna ask questions, you know. So much resources. Oh my god, I hear. This is such amazing. Can I have storage racks like this? There we go. Look at all the storage racks. If I needed this stuff, I would take it. I am actually going to take the quartz bits and the silk rope. But let's see what else I can drop while I'm up here. I can drop that, drop that. We don't need that. Drop the honey and mite fuzz. We also need berry leather, which I don't think they have stored over here. Yes, I'm not sure why the exclamation mark QM is not working. I'll go and double check everything to see if I messed something up, which is a huge possibility when it comes to me. Everything's working. Everything's
Science
fine.
here.
If I drop down this hole, I better not be attacked. I was not attacked. I agree. That was not an attack. But yes. Also, if you have any questions for me, like any questions at all, feel free to ask or, you know, question or just question my existence. I'm fine with whatever. But as I said, I'm always down to answer any questions you have about me. It's new, right? What's new? What exactly is new?
Spiderling here. I shall name it.
Hey, come on, 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 this way, this way. Okay, attack, attack. Now, the QM was one of the first things I actually added to the list of commands. It's supposed to be a menu that drops down and tells you what to. Oh, great, my shield's about to break. You see that? You see that attack? That's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I love this melee weapon so much. Ah, God, it's amazing. And also, where's my hammer? Why don't I have a hammer on me? But yes, that was one of the first things I added. So exclamation mark Q M. Is any of my exclamation marks working? Rules. As you guys can see right now, I'm just like typing in chat. What's another one I have? Follow age. That's not how you spell follow age. Points. Okay, 1 second. This is actually bothering me. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. We're gonna switch over to our browser. Go into dashboard here for a second. Because when you guys do those command rules, they should be doing stuff. I don't know why they wouldn't. Modules, commands. Yeah, exclamation. And then there should be an exclamation mark hug, all lowercase. Why aren't you working? I am signed in to Twitch, right? Yeah. Custom variables settings. User cooldown cost, use permissions. Everything should be working. Default moderators. Oh. No, but I still should be able to do this. Moderators, everyone, request, bet. Then you should be able to do like exclamation mark bet. Yeah, I have no idea why none of these are working. Oh. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. Because I was being stupid.
Oh, stuck in this web.
Clarification to anybody who is watching in the future, I did not have the chat bot enabled. What the hell are you?
Slowly, my torments come
Yes.
together into one ingenious solution. After trying countless materials, I finally found something to fix my zipline problem. While the bonding formulas were complex to say the least, I've successfully fused the web ropes with raw science. Once again, it proves to be the key. The new ropes are miraculously soft, but have the tensile strength of forged steel. I've dubbed my new creation
I need to
Zippy Fiber.
Okay, let's sort
Think of the
this.
practical applications.
Dental floss.
Only something without gums would suggest that. This is not some trifle to pick parsley between trips to the
Thank you
periodontalist.
for the boops.
I will take your word for it, Dr. Tully.
Oh, this looks like I'm about to die. Let me go around this way. I want to check something out. Oh, I almost forgot this. Escape. So now I have the... If I go into my quest menu... No, I should go into my data menu. My OS. Data. Burgle. And then we have stuff. We have the password YURT98. There we go. I think I have half of all the passwords I need. And as I said, if you guys hear people in the background, I apologize. I'm in a dorm. I cannot help it. And as I say again, I am sorry that the chat bot wasn't working. I don't know why, but it just turned off and I never turned it back on. I need to find a way around here.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
Oh. Oh my actual fuck. I almost died. Okay, be careful. We don't want to risk shit we don't have to. Okay, we're in. Ignore the weird janky parkour I did to get in here. Biometric scanner. Let's see what this does, because I have no clue. And also, let's put myself over here. I like myself over here better. Door system override.
Early
Get that.
test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush.
God.
I told them both. No baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be...
I'm itchy.
I would say awkward.
Hate this
I
game.
suspect.
This game is the only game I've ever played that makes me physically itchy. I'm not sure if I've told you guys that, but this is literally the only game that makes me physically itchy. And alright. I will be right here. Oh. No. Why can I not collect this? I want to collect this piece of paper. Apparently I cannot. Why can I not connect you? What? You know what? I'm not gonna question it. I wanted to collect, but I cannot. Oh, and there's also stuff over here I didn't notice. Access granted. Run in here. Grab Burgle's chip.
So this is a super chip? Not what I was expecting, but hey, if it gets me home, it gets me home.
Yeah. So we now have the chip. We're good to go back home, but I do not want to go home. I want to go over here. This is not where I want to go. Oh, okay. So that paper right there that I was trying so hard to collect is not the password. The password is the little sheets of ripped up paper that I am collecting. Also, hate this spider egg that's just sitting there. Ain't nothing in my way, nothing that's gonna kill me. We're good, we're good. I'm not sure if I have everything, and I feel like I don't. Have I been up there yet? Looks like I've been here. Been here. Have I been over here? Okay, apparently I've been up here. Everything's looking fine, but it's also nighttime, so oh yeah, this is the storage area. Oh, there's also a molar up here. How do I get up there? Okay. I feel like this is going to end badly for me, but I'm doing it anyways, and no one can stop me except for myself. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. But yes, these molars are going to be very helpful in the future. And let's actually save. Yes. Okay, that's that. We've been there. We have not been over there yet. We have... We've been over here. We have been over here. Question though is, have we gotten everything from over here? That is the true question. Ooh, I almost jumped off. This music is making everything way more.
Here. I shall name it. Duh.
This music is making everything way more suspenseful than it should be. Okay, I've been over there. No, I have not been over there. But I have been. Okay. We can go over there. We need to get... Where do we need to go? Because this is the zip line we took down to get here, right? So we've obviously been up there. But I don't feel like I have all the password yet. Right. Yet. We come here and we go into stuff, right? I have one... that I have your T1985, which I don't feel like is a password at all, unless I'm completely wrong and it is a password. You know what, I'm gonna hop down right here. We're gonna go over here for... Ooh, I hate this. We're gonna go over here for this glowing thing. The raw science. See if this helps with anything. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Why are we here? That's the real question. So now that we're here, why are we here? Okay. Let's think. Okay. We've been through here. We've been through here. We've been up there. I think we have been everywhere that we possibly can be. Or at least right now. I could be fully wrong. I might look up a YouTube video to make sure I'm not wrong, but I'm going to look up a YouTube video to make sure I'm not wrong. What would this be? It was a Hedge Lab passwords. How to find your way. Room with the first code, scribble 8 with a berry on it, grounded. Shoot the berry. Rotten burgled ship, relevant to the quest. I do not want to fucking fight that thing. Whatever that is, let's not. Walk through. Dandelion Tuft, hedge accessories, field station. Player must progress by climbing up the branches, must reach the punch area. Hedge hold active resources. Finding the password. Once the player has entered the website console, they must log in. After they log in to the console code, find multiple layers around PP block. Then like 58 on it. Then you can go to the right lowercase size of broken sibling with black black berry. That's when you're in a closet. You'll find UR T19. Do we have T19? I don't think. Yeah, we have 19. And we have that door. Then you can head back to. Okay, log into the terminal as the door opens. Hedge, burgle, L chip, and the rotten gas mask. Once you have the terminal. Okay. So I think we have gotten everything from here. We've gotten everything from here. I'm just making sure before I leave, you know? You can never be too careful, in my opinion. Which probably sounds like everybody's parents ever. You can never be too careful, sweetie. And you're just like, Mom, I'm 30. Leave me alone. Cheater, I'm not cheating. I'm looking at the walkthrough. There is a difference, all right? I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Imagine having to go back through this mess again because you forgot a slip of paper. You would not want to do that. Give me a second. I'm joking. Also, welcome back, Mikey. Welcome back. Left shift to pull out the dandelion. See, look at that. Look how smooth that was. That was amazingly smooth. Since it is nighttime, we are going to try to go to our closest sleeping area that we have. Oh, what the hell is that? Could shoot it with a bow, right? I could. That is a possibility. Ow. Damn, you hurt. Let me R one of these.
I need this.
Then we can switch over to this and go. Okay. We need an explosive. Need explosive hit. Come on. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we got new stuff that we've never had before. Let's go take a nice rest and we should be good. Karma will... Oh my ever-living lord. I want that emote that you just posted. The little squeezing hand, that would be an amazing emote.
That's not so bad.
I love that. Alright, but now that we have some new stuff, right? Number one, we're gonna head back to the BB station, right? This is Bush Base, is what BB stands for, but we're gonna initialize it for no apparent reason other than we can. So let's head to the BB base, scan a few things, and then we're heading over to the 1911. That sounds bad. I'll head over to the base that is 19 meters, kilometers, hours, years away. Yeah, we're going over there. Yeah, I love that emote. I'm definitely getting myself one of those when I commission a new batch. Also, something I've been thinking about inventing, because it doesn't exist and I want to do it anyways, is I want to make a soundproof, like, hood. Because I sit at a desk that's, like, set into the wall, right? I live in a dorm. And I was wondering if I got some of those wall padding things, right? And I made, like, basically a thing, like, basically a box that would sit behind me. It'd block out all of my roommates' noises, especially since we're about to get 2 new roommates, because my other 2 roommates left. And also, what are you? Search. Oh! Oh, no way. So everything I've ever scanned, I can look for right now. Okay, but we have 2 more things that we need to do, right? Number 1, we're running right here. This is going to be priority number 1. Number 2 is getting to the other base. And also replacing our dandelion tuft. We are going to stop by our main base. I'll practice and see if I can do it. Well, thank you. But also, you do not have to. So over here, there's a skeleton set up against the wall that I can ransack. I'm not exactly sure where, how, when, or why. But there is a skeleton somewhere around here. I watched a YouTube video on this, by the way, so I guess you can count that as cheating. So,
Taking a look around.
what do you... Oh. Okay, so if we're looking around, right, we should... Yep, that's what we're looking for right there. Mission spotted. Do you see it? You see it? Gambled 69. Classic. Classic. Camera's over here. Look at this. This is exactly what I'm looking for right there. You see? I'm probably going to have to kill a whole bunch of these guys first, but... Okay. 3 arrows is perfectly fine. I can handle that. Okay, and I think I can get to this skeleton without no...
Unmistakable sight of a larva.
Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is very important stuff. Drop. Can we 1 second. Let me just drop this. I'm just dropping everything I know I don't need. I don't need 2 pebbles. I don't need mite fuzz. Oh, motherfucker! I was not ready to fight. I'm not counting that as a worthy. By the way, this is one of my new favorite weapons in this game. Okay, so now we're gonna run over to the skeleton real quick. This is a very important step. We pick up skeleton. We take all of it. Escape. Okay. That is empty. And you see the compliments badge I just got, right? That is a very important thing in this game. There are different badges hidden all around this place. And also, I am quite obsessed with knives. Okay, little fun fact about Strange. I'm obsessed with bladed objects. When it comes to swords, knives, daggers, anything that has a blade on it, I am interested. I don't know why, it's something built inside my core. But, yes, I'm obsessed with knives. And I have countless knives at my house. A couple swords. I cannot have them on campus for obvious reasons. But yes, I have an obsession to them.
It's pretty good.
I was going somewhere with this, and I would love to have a knife made out of bone. That is something that I would not mind having. Which sounds really messed up when you think about it. But a lot of early, like, civilizations' knives were made out of bones. Also, something I want to like, also something I would like, is a obsidian axe. Which sounds weird until you realize that there are some really cool obsidian made weapons. Also, we need to head over to house number 1 first to repair all of our shit. Then we're heading over to house number 2, which is kind of the surprise for this episode. And also, it's kind of nice that we're actually doing something along the storyline for once. Yes, I know it's rare. I'm actually following the storyline in a game for once. I know. Shocker. Especially with open world survival games, I get so caught up in the game, I forget about the whole reason that I'm like doing this. They're like, your father got killed, your whole family got murdered in front of you, right? And you're vended, you're full of rage. You need to get revenge. And then there'll be me just skipping through the daisies. Life is like a hurricane down in Duckburg. Yep. Yes, house number 1. Amazing, we love it. This is the Firewatch house. Anyways, we need to repair some shit. We come over here. We go repair, 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 repair. We like that, right? Then we go repair, repair. And since we are here, let's take some of these and stick some of these on. Then we can plop the goo in here, goo in here. Let's get some spider silk going. I don't know why I have so much spiders. Well, I do. 'Cause I killed a lot of spiders. But that's not the point. Also, do we have enough to repair that? I don't think so. Do we have enough to repair this? No. Okay, a little bit of a sidetrack. So this right here gives us, every time we parry an attack, right? Every time something comes towards us, and I parry it perfectly, we get healed. But in return, my armor does less defense when I wear this. This right here is one of the precious items of the game, and I'm sticking it in this box. And I'm probably never going to use it. Also, there's... Oh, yeah, Yeah. Also, while I'm here, I want to craft a set of armor later, because I don't have the materials right now. But I try not to look in this box, to be 100% honest with you. And also, since we're here, what can we repair? Let's repair this. Repair this. Repair this. We cannot repair this. We need to get meat for that. Let's not drop a flaming torch on the ground wherever it went. I regret doing that. Oh, it's right there.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
And everything else is good. And also, we have some bombs. We have lots of bombs. Poke the deadly body with your stick. Yes. Let's grab some meat while we're here to repair our... Don't ask why we have to use raw meat to repair it. I stopped asking questions about this game a long time ago. Okay, let's slurp some of this, and we have to go. We have to go take a trip real quick before we get back to what we were meant to do today. We have to take a trip. Not a trip to anywhere. A trip down memory lane. Remember the good old times? Don't worry, neither do I. But that's not the point. We are going over here, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing also, while also getting bones. I need some bones right now. I'm actually quite disappointed in this game that you cannot just kill things and take their bones. This game is literally unplayable. If you cannot just kill an animal and strip it right down to the bones, this game is unplayable. Developers lazy ass developing on your hand. That is a joke. That is a joke for everyone, alright? Big joking, right? Got it? Got it. Clear? Yes. And I see grass moving right there, which probably means a wolf spider or a ladybug. I'd rather prefer a ladybug. Okay, you know what really bothers me about life? Well, a lot of things, but one thing in particular is my spelling. Like, okay, I have very bad dyslexia, and it comes out the worst when I'm writing, especially on a phone. For some reason, my brain is like, we cannot do this anymore. We refuse to exist. So when I'm texting to people, I use... God, this sounds like a sponsorship, but I use Grammarly when I type on my computer, which is a lifesaver. It sounds so bad, like it sounds like I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Grammarly right now, but I am not. And I use that to write, but when I do not have Grammarly going, I sound like a 2-year-old who decided that this was a good time to start learning how to like write shit. And also, look at this. This is something I also created on my free time because I don't have a life. And also the Wi-Fi is down and I have very few video games I can play offline. Grammarly is a good like writing tool. But okay, you have to be 100% honest with me, right? That sounded horribly like a sponsorship, didn't it? That sounded horribly like a sponsorship. I love Grammarly. I use it a lot for college papers. Okay, Grammarly, you're watching me, right? Everyone watches me. This is common knowledge. If you're watching right now, we want a sponsorship. Me and my viewers, we're demanding a sponsorship from you. Got it? Got it. Also, this is another way I've been spending a lot of my time. Right here. What time is it? 6:24. You hear that sound? That's old Bessie. Not really sure what the fish's name is, but that's what I call it. And this right here is all of my winter stuff. Not winter stuff. Aqua stuff. It's also where I'm gonna store a few bandages and some sap. So while I'm underwater, what I'll do is I'll replace this and this with these.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
Okay, but you have to be 100% honest. That did sound like a sponsorship. It was absolutely bad. It was bad. Okay, as soon as it becomes morning, we'll swim down. We'll say hi to our friends downstairs, right? But I'm also planning on building a huge base right here, which means we'll have 4 different bases in here, which is actually going to be turned into 6 bases. So we have a lot of small, like, sleeping areas. Like, we have one over here, we have a few over here, we have one over here. And then you'll guys see that. Then we have a main base here, here, and here. But I also want one here, here, and over here. Which reminds me. Which means there is a lot of work to be done. On camera or off camera, you guys can choose rather what you'd want to see me spend hours doing, like building a base, etc. Also, I need to get some food for the morning. Oh man, duck bird. I spent a ridiculous amount of time in this game just getting to the point where I'm at. That's actually bad. Which I gotta say, I don't really have a life to begin with. Well, I guess this is my life, sort of, you know, just sitting here playing video games with you. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest right here. I'm getting a little philosophical and whatever the fuck. But like, the time that I spend live streaming, even though it's not a long time, is honestly like my favorite part of my week. It is, like, just spending my time with you guys, chat, talking to people, saying hi. One of my favorite times of the week. And I honestly hope I never get to the point where I have, like, 1,000 viewers. Because at that point, you cannot make a connection or talk to chat, really, you know? That is one thing. Also, thank you for the heart. But yeah. At max, I would want roughly like 20 to 10 viewers average. Max. That's like max. And also, why can I not sleep? I can't sleep until 22:05. You fucking with me right now. I guess we're not sleeping tonight, boys. Let's go down. Which means we need to get 8. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, by the way, if you get hit by that fish, it's one shot. You're dead. Respawn. No. No, 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 no. This means I have to travel all the way back there in the cover of darkness. Oh, Jesus, fuck, this is not what I meant to do. Lord, help my soul, I have sinned. I have sinned. I repeat, I have sinned. No, this is not what I wanted to do today. No, no, bad. I thought I set my respawn point. I'm blaming you, chat. Why did you not tell me to reset my spawn point? No. Bad me. Bad me. Bad Strange. How could you?
The unmistakable sight of a larva.
There's so many stink bugs around this area, too, that I'm having to run through. And larvae, that it's actually ridiculous. Why? Why are you here? You're not invited. Also, there's a random sleeping area right there. Don't question the madness of Strange, because he does not even know what's going on. Sorry for what? Because... Oh, sorry for not reminding me to set my respawn point. Yeah. That was my own stupidity, I'll be 100% honest with you. Also, let's go over here real quick. How do I make a craft? Where the hell's my light sources? My torches? Right here. Slime lantern. I think I have that.
Watch where you stick that nose, Weevil.
You know what's the worst part about the nighttime though? That sucks. I cannot. Oh, that looks like a piece of. That looks like eyes right there. Like, okay, chat. Just like zoom real quick. Look at that. It looks like a pair of eyes. Worst part about nighttime is that's when the wolf spiders are most active. They'll come and just absolutely destroy your will to live if you have one, unlike me. But oh my god. Okay, respawn point set. What? That's fine. We've reset it. Perfectly fine.
Morton or lipstick.
Where's fish? Fish.
Looks like it's all still here.
Okay, we're good. But okay, can we craft a lantern? That's my main question and my only question. Lantern, can we craft it? Yes, we can. We now have lantern. Congrats, we now have lantern. Let's go. Okay, 8, 2. Let's dive. I hate this. I honestly hate this. This is one of the worst things about this game. It's the underwater part of it. This part bothers me to a point that you guys will never understand. Oh, also here's some shells. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for bones. Oh, there's a T-Rex. Love a good old T-Rex. There's also a lab down here, but we don't talk about it. Oh, there's a bone. That's what we're looking for. Don't ask why I'm obsessed with bones. I am a canine, so no one really should question it. Okay. Swim up time, don't get killed time. Yeah. Oh my god, I just realized how wrong that could be taken. I'm obsessed with bones. Yeah, I don't have to finish that sentence. Okay, let me up. I don't want to be killed by a fish. Let me up. Thank you. And let's... Inventory full. So, okay. First of all, let's repair this. Okay, I'm repaired. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And let's put this in here. So we now have snacks in here. Nice little spare things if we ever need it. Something that also is about to help is
Putting on
this,
some more armor.
that. So we can stick here and here and there. Oh, we also forgot to drop off the upgrading rocks back at the house. It's like full 2205. Strange likes bones. You heard it here first, everybody. I like bones. The evil, like, gleaming eye emote that you just put in chat is amazing. The more and more, like, people come and join my chat and use other people's emotes, the more and more, like, different emotes I want. Everything nice and repaired here. Okay, I'll take that, take that. Ow. How dare you throw something at me? Why would that hurt me? Come on. Think about your elders. Obviously, I'm an elder at the age of 18. Definitely an elder. Let me go to bed. Also, I want to make this bone trident at some point. Hyper bone weapon that excels in underwater combat. Also, I don't understand why you can't use bows underwater. They're a lot more effective than guns underwater. As you like sharp things. I like bones and sharp things, yep. That is a fact. Will you shut up? Wherever you're at, just shut it. No one cares. Okay, let's use... And we're gonna sleep until morning, and then we're actually going to do what I planned on doing today. We've done 2 of the 3 things I want to do. And then I have a 4th thing, but that's going to take up a lot of time, and I'm not sure if we're going to quite get it done in this. But we're going to try either way. So anyways. Oh, I also have a story for you guys. This one's actually quite depressing, and I'm not sure if I should, like, tell it on stream. But, okay. I went into the child care system. And if you guys are not from the US, and if you're wondering what that is when your parents, like, cannot take care of you. You get taken by the government to be placed in a new family, right? Very common thing that happens in the US. Will you shut up? I'm telling a story. Fuck, I was going somewhere with this. So, one of the things that they do to you, no matter how young you are, you could probably be an infant and this will happen to you, is when you go into the child care services, or child protective services, depending on what state you're in, you have mandatory therapy sessions. And when I was younger, I hated therapy with a passion because it was a punishment to me. I was like, God, do not make me go to therapy, right? And as I grew up to the age of 16, I want to say, I was like, okay, maybe this hollow head that I have actually needs therapy, right? So I was like, okay, I'll talk to my school therapist, because my school also assigned me one, even though I was no longer in the child care services by this time, because I got out of the child care services at the age of 13, which is also the same. That's also the same time I ran away from home. But so I was like, okay, I need to talk to a therapist, right? Like, for me and everyone around me, good idea, right?
I'd eat this normally.
Turns out, and the only therapist I ever talked to, right, kicked me out of their office because apparently I had dug up trauma from their past life. So the only time I've ever talked to a therapist, they kicked me out, which I think is actually hilarious. Been to 15 different therapists, been kicked out of all of them. I think that is some kind of Guinness World Record. Slurp. Also, we need to replenish our oxygen. Bum, bum, bum. As I said, that was a very depressing story, but it was a story no matter how depressing it was. Why is my foot vibrating? Like, you know when your foot falls asleep? It was doing that. Is this one of the ones where the wolf spiders? I don't trust these upside down leaves anymore because I once walked into under one of these and found a wolf spider lying there. And I've had trauma since then. Ow. That hurt. Maybe. As I've said many times, if you guys ever have any questions about me, like, it could be something as simple as what is your favorite color, or something more serious of like, what do you think life means? Feel free to ask me, right? Like, I am down to answer any questions that anybody like has for me. Almost any questions people have for me. I will not answer some NSFW questions, and I will not answer where exactly I live or what is my name. Those are basically the top 3 of what I will not answer. But anything else is pretty much free ask. One of my biggest, like, you know, personal things I have with me and streaming, like, this was, oh, it's also the same with me in relationships. Like, the #1 rule I'll have when I'm in a relationship, I've only ever been in one, was like, okay, I need to be 100% honesty. Like, that is like something I hold personally as like honesty. Thank you, English, for working with me. So when I started streaming, I was like, okay, I'm gonna treat streaming like a relationship, right? That was my #1 thing when I started streaming. So I was like, when I start streaming, I'm gonna be 100% honest, right? If I start lying about shit and whatever, it's just not gonna be good for me as a brand and also me as a person. And also, now that we're at the gas, we can take off the gas mask and have a clear vision. But yeah, what I mean, short version to that long story is, I will always be honest with chat. I might not answer a question, and if I don't answer a question, I'll tell you that I'm not answering that question. But yeah, I'll always be honest with chat. And also, you guys ready for the surprise? Are you ready for the surprise? Little teaser I sent in chat. It is right at this marker. Okay. I'm gonna walk backwards. So, ta-da! We have a new home base. What you guys saw was a screenshot of this right here. That is what you guys saw in my Discord. We have a new home base. Look at this. We have water, we have a drying rack, we have a place to set our respawn. Look at this. It's nice. We have storage. Not much storage, but we have storage. Also, we have a spinner over here, which I need to start spinning webs in. So this is our new, not new, but you know, the new base. I've started to move over some like supplies, not a lot of the supplies, but definitely some that I think is going to be useful. So then we should find our green. That's what I'm looking for. Pop that in there. Oh my ever-living lord. Get all that in there. Come over here. We can place down our stones and bones. Stones and bones. Plop that in there. We also need to make some arrows, like oh shit, I forgot to make arrows. That's going to be a major problem in what we're about to do next. But it doesn't matter. Get it done anyways. I need to take a piss break. I'll be right back. Yes, I am back. You tied. Also, I'm a bit broken. Let me fix me right now. Yes, this was the surprise. And yes, I know it was not probably what you were expecting. But it is something. But that surprise comes with a two-part thing. The surprise also comes with what's above us. And you will see what's above us right after we go and get this key, right? This key is something that we tried to get in the last episode, but we just couldn't because, spoiler alert, I'm an idiot. Which is actually not really a spoiler, to be honest with you. Everybody knows I'm quite dumb. But coming over here, we swim down here with our bone. With our bone, we swim down here. And that's why I've now named this knife officially. We're calling it our bone or my bone, or we just call it the bone. We chop down these bushes, which now we can swim through and get the Minotaur key. Minotaur maze key. And if you guys didn't know, there is a whole Dungeons and Dragons setup upstairs. Oh my god, I left myself in big face mode. Anyways, we got the Minotaur key. Literally just emphasizing that I'm a very dumb boyo. I am very dumb. We head up here and there is a Dungeons and Dragons maze. But there is also a problem with this Dungeons and Dragons maze. It requires me to fight bees. No, I did not stutter. No, and yes, you guys heard me correctly. I have to fight some bees. Let me heal up real quick before we do anything. Because up here is just the pinnacle of bees, believe it or not. Look at all those bees right there. Because there's a jar of honey. So I'm going to try to get through this with fighting as little bees as possible. I am very smart. Do not question me. Are those bees fucking? Never mind. We're not going to pay attention to that. But we are going to pay attention to you. Hello there. I want you. Do not question me asking if the bees are fucking, alright? Just need to keep this in our hand. We'll wait for that bee to leave. I'm trying to play this as stealthily as possible. There are some bees that we won't be able to ignore, like this one most likely. We're like a quarter of the way there. Look at this. Can I take that? No. Why would I take a giant nail out of a piece of wood? I am very smart. Alright. Now here... Where'd that bee go? Okay, now here's a part I am iffy about. We gotta travel across this narrow beam. Why does it sound like a bee is super near to me? Alright, we gotta travel across this beam, get on top there, knock that down, fight God, and then we gotta go retrieve some treasures. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, by the way, of this game of this game. So, okay, let me clarify something. This right here is where all hell is about to break loose. Boom. And then come up here. There are some red ants up here, but they should not bother us.
I always thought the miniatures were kind of cool, but seeing them at this scale?
Yeah, see? There's some ants up here. They shouldn't bother us.
No wonder Pete likes his stuff.
Who the hell is Pete? Oh, why does he like this stuff? Then there's this maze, right? which is, I'm pretty sure,
That is
left,
one giant statue of a weird ant-man.
right. As I said, some bees can be ignored, but I'm trying to ignore all the bees I possibly can. Oh shit. Oh god, I tried to just run past. I just tried to run past. Then there's a few things in here. There's a milk molar, there's upgrades, and there's a burgle chip. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to heal up, but we don't. Okay, heal up, heal up. We need to chug the 6. Okay. We are fine. How big is your tail? About average size. Let me think about this real quick. This is actually an interesting question that I've been thinking of. How big would my tail be if I like were to get a fursuit or something? Probably come down to like maybe mid calf, in between mid calf and ankle. From where my tail is, probably to mid calf to ankle size. That's how big my tail would be. Why is there so many bee noises? Run for it. Run, run. Look, I can fight bees, right? But not when I'm trapped inside a wooden treasure chest. Now he's gonna charge with this attack. After he hits, we go boom, boom, boom. And we can kill him over here. They're gonna headbutt me, right? Okay, that's okay, because we go. Okay, that's okay. We run over here. Whatever attack he's gonna do, let's hopefully it's not a 3-tap attack, because this is going to break our shield. Yes, that's the attack I was actually hoping for. That's the attack I was hoping for. So good. Do the 3 attack here. Nope, just the 1 bite attack. Gonna swim. Gonna come in with a 3 attack now. 1, 2. Okay. I cannot do anything if you're hiding behind there. Okay, boom. Now we go boom, boom. Now we got the bee fuzz that we needed. Let's see if we can get this feather as well here without angering any more bees. Fluffy, okay, it's a fluffy tail. It is a fluffy tail. Okay, something I've actually been thinking about doing, which this would not be my persona, right? But is making another persona type. There's one thing I want to do is make a raw science. Is making a I don't know, a reptile persona. But that, of course, that would just be like for shits and giggles, not something I would actually use. But yes, I have a nice floofy tail. Oh yeah. We have these milk molars to spend. I completely forgot about these. Max arrow size, max resource size, consumables. Yeah, let's do one of these and one of these. Then let's go back into here. We have 2 milk molars to spend. And we have max health, max stamina, max hunger, and active mutations, right? I kind of want active mutations, so I think I'm going to save for a 3rd molar. Max health would be nice. And I can get a 222. But I'm going to save it for a max mutation. If you guys are wondering what mutation is, if you go into status, there's all these different mutations you can have. I have Cardio Fan on, and I have Lumberjack. Actually, I think what I might do is I might... There we go. That's the second thing I want to do, nice and done. Now we need to make it back to Burgle, who is right here. And we need to deliver him his shit. He better be happy that we got it. Or else. But yes. I can guess what your force science means. That is so tempting to jump in and get. That is so tempting. Alright. Let's do something for science, as you said. We're gonna do something for science. Use the goddamn bandage. Alright. This is for science, everybody. I want to make sure everyone knows that. This right here is for science. I'm gonna take the less damage hopping down. Probably if I hop on top of the... Jump on top of here. Run to here. Oh, I can get the apple? 1 second. I think I can... The reason I'm getting all this stuff is I think I can dry it. Yeah, I think that's going to be my best bet right there. Ooh, yes, I knew it. Yes, this right here is the whole reason I jumped down here. Now I have 3 milk molars. Which means I've done. Now this is going to hurt, and I know it. There was no way I could soften that blow. Nice floofy tail. Look at that bee. All menacing over there. Its cute, menacing face. No, I'd keep a bee as a pet if they weren't trying to kill me all the time. Like, that is something I would honestly do. Like, I'm talking about in the game, not in real life. Oh. Fuck. I am not in any state to handle your shit, bomber. Oh, and Jeff Reed. Let's head back to the house. Heal up. Then also, before we do anything, let's actually set a... I can't believe I almost died right there. Also, let's take all... Craft those while we're sleeping. Do we have anything we can cook? Any flesh? I think we're good. That in there. Stick that in there. Can't do that. Damn it. I guess we can just sleep for now. Oh yeah, we can't sleep until hell fuck in the morning, so... Guess we might as well head over. Even though this is a death sentence waiting to happen.
Keep me safe.
So I have to wait until morning.
Those aphids
I can sleep
things
again.
to do and people to see.
So in a very poetic way, I have to wait for the dark. I have to wait for the dawn to rest. Then the other boring thing I want to do right during the stream that's going to take a lot of time, since we do indeed have a lot of time today, it's only been an hour, is I want to build a stairway from here up to there. Which sounds a lot simpler than I made it sound. Also, is that the crevice? No, that's not the crevice. I made a crevice with a ladder going up into the rocks, so I could just jump over the rocks. Oh, right here. I know this doesn't look like a ladder. That's because it's not. I'm calling it a ladder, and no one can disagree with me. Oh.
Peeping makes me feel a little creepy.
Yeah, see, this is why I go on top of the rocks. I do not like wolf spiders. Which is actually what I'm also planning on doing today, is fighting one of those.
Hello, powerless ant.
I hate the way my character goes, "Hello, powerless ant," like I'm about to just murder it and its entire family. I know they're all behind me, so I'm not gonna bother looking, because I already know what I'm going to see. Death. Yes, I know you see me also. Why is everybody trying to kill me right now? I am a good boy. I might not seem like it, but I'm a good boy, alright? We also need to go downstairs and murder a whole bunch of ants. As that sounds, we need to do it. By downstairs, we mean inside the anthill. Okay, also, how much can I carry now? I can carry only 5. And we can put back on our mask. And before we do anything, let's go research this. We have all night anyways. Research. Analyzing.
Science.
Recipes learned, nothing, but that's fine. I think I'm learning anything. It's just not enough. Alright. But I also, as I said, want to make a set of armor. And also arrows. That's the whole reason we're stopping by here, is I need to make a shit ton of arrows. Arrows. Gas arrows. Into arrows. Now let's just make regular arrows. Let's craft. 2, 3. Yeah, that looks fine. Also, I'm pretty sure I have a few in my... I do not have a few in my chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to get some of you placed in here. Boom, boom. Everything is nice and repaired. We will repair that later, because the only way to repair it is to upgrade it. Which is going to be a beam for me. That's okay. That is okay. Let's light that up. Let's see what we need to make a new shoulder pads. I have the stuff to make new shoulder pads, so I don't have such rotten armor, right? If we look at the armor that I'm wearing right now, this is rotten armor. Which means it breaks faster than regular armor. Obviously. I'm wondering if that's worth it. A bowstone? I don't think I... Honestly, I think the spider chunk might just be more worth it. Black ant. I really need to kill some more black ants. Yeah, let's just make some spiders. Especially since I have lots
Putting on
of
some more armor.
spider stuff to begin with. It's a nice little collection we're starting. Okay, we're good with that. Let's go murder some ants. Spider, yes. I am wearing the thing I hate, like the animal I hate the most in the world. That's gonna be a spider, isn't it? How did I miss that? There's a reason I put lights over here, and that's so I could fight over here. But it doesn't look like they want me over here for right now.
Spotted a soldier ant.
Okay, come on, come over here. I know you want to. Remember our best friends? Not really. Here we go. Easy. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure what it is about, like, spiders that makes me hate them so much. But it just, it deeply, deeply bothers me. Just the way that they exist.
We've got a soldier ant over here.
Okay, I think if I shoot him in the eye, it's just an automatic one-shot kill. I am just trying to collect. Oh my god, there's so many of you. There are so many of you. What the hell did I do? They look so terrifying when their eyes are all red like that. You want to fight? No, you wanted to fight, remember? Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Let's eat some of this.
Surprisingly not terrible.
Yeah, I think if we shoot him in the eye, it's an automatic one-shot kill. But I have to shoot him directly in the eye. Oh, hello there, you snuck up on me. Because, like, they do have different hitboxes, right? But the eyes are the most... Okay, there is a reason I am doing this, guys. I am not just massacring a whole bunch of ants for fun. There is an actual reason I'm doing this, and you guys will see at some point. Yeah, it's definitely the eye. It's definitely the eye. That's just a one-shot kill.
Spotted a soldier ant.
I don't know what that, like, spin was I just did right there. There. That's good, that's good, that's good. We now have 8. Okay. There's too many ants right there. Let's go craft the rest of this armor and see how we're doing with our existence. Which is probably okay, you know? We're probably doing okay with the existence that we have right now.
That's not so bad.
You know what's the best part about having so many bases and traveling around a lot, though, in this game? They don't give me time for animals to raid my base. What we're doing is oh, by the way, we're creating the red armor set. If you guys are curious, that is what we're doing. And the reason I'm doing this, watch, is so when I put on you...
Better safe than sorry.
You, and where the hell is the legs? And you, I can now walk downstairs, right? I can walk downstairs and be like, do. I'm like, oh, I need to carry some stuff. I can now carry 8. Wait, why can I only carry 8? Wait, what? Wait, why can I only carry 8? I used to be able to carry a lot more. What the hell? But it's a lot more than I could carry is the point. Because without this, right? If I take off this armor, like, if I just switch over my armor like this, you will see I can only carry 5. That gives me 3 more. Which helps, you know, it helps. Not a lot, not as much as I thought it would, but it does help. question for you, Mikey. Mikey, I have a question. What is the science you're speaking of? What is the science talking about? Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna just... Everybody, we're taking a slight vacation. No, not vacation. We're going over to my phone, actually, which, believe it or not, is sitting a few feet away. Yes, I know you're sketching. I'm going to send you something in Discord. Oh yeah, I forgot I closed our deep. Mikey's the one who makes some of my emotes. I still struggle with that. Let me, where are we? Click, click, click. Unclick. Click. Where is the... Looking for click, click. What I'm looking for right now is... Oh, there it is. Is my persona that I'll send over to you as we speak. But you should be getting that message anytime here soon. Anyways, we're back. Wake up at 6:01. Yeah. Oh, also, before I leave, what do I need to make a bed? If I go over into the furniture, I think. Nope, I need to go into here. Simple bed. We need 6 crude rope, 4 clay. I know the clay's in here. 4 clay, 6 feathers, which we have. Craft, 6 feathers. Crude rope, eggshells, steed. One. Okay, let's just craft some of these real quick. Little vacation. I didn't know what to say. It wasn't really a road trip. I don't know what to call it. It wasn't one of our trips onto the Ethernet. It was just that. And yes, I know that persona is very janky because I'm the one who colored it in. If you guys are wondering what my persona looks like, you can always go to the art section of my Discord and scroll up a little bit. You'll find an image there. Okay, we're gonna wait for this to finish spinning some rope. I guess we could sleep until morning. That is something we can do. Hopefully wake up early as well. Yeah, 6:44. Perfect. Get over here. Take all. And we can go back downstairs and we should head over to Burgle. Burgle is our nice, friendly robot pal. Yes, I have my good armor on in case I run into anything. But, I don't know. Okay. Question, Mikey. Did you, receive the messages I sent you? I'm also not sure why my phone decided to shut off randomly. There we go. Okay, can you focus? Thank you. Yes, you did. Good to know, good to know. Okay. Focus. I thought I saw a raindrop. I was like, I'm just gonna look at that. Oh, I did see a raindrop. Which is dew and not rain. I know the difference. So many of you guys. The crossbow will definitely always be my favorite projectile weapon. Like, even if it comes to every gun in the world, anything, the crossbow is a personal favorite of mine. It's something I love with a lot of passion. I'm not sure why. Then on the next like subject, projectile throwing things would be the Russian-made SKS.
Aphid on the move.
If the Russians can make anything, that is good weapons. And vodka. Vodka. I definitely not speak English, everybody. Do not worry about me. Great reference photos. Yeah, at some point I'm going to actually commission a other artist to make me a real ref sheet. I need to find somebody's artwork that I love a lot. There are a few people I have in mind, which we'll probably get to at the end of the stream, where I'll just show you guys some of my favorite artists. But yeah, let's not fall in the water. Okay, let's cook some of these. Cook. And let's repair this since we have it on us. Repair. Very nice. R, set respawn point. Thank you for reminding me, chat, to reset my respawn point. Also, why did I keep all these spiders on me? Not spiders. These. Whatever the hell this is. Let's R to consume some of this stuff.
I think I'm hungry.
It's just apple bites. I don't know why you're like being like, I'm just so glad I'm hungry. Also, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this poison. But we now have it. Oh, I want to craft a bed. I want to craft an actual bed. Up. We'll just place the bed right here. Okay, we need to get 2 acorn shells and some stems, which we'll get to here soon. Like, if you guys have any, like, I don't know, if you have any artists that make good emotes or, like, good art in general, just let me know. Always, like, love to find and, like, discover new artists, you know? One of my favorite pastime things. Ooh. I really like this music right now. This is actual music I have playing in the background, not in-game music. Kind of sets the mood, you know? But the sad thing is I can barely hear the music. You guys can hear it a lot louder than I can, for some reason. I stopped questioning things a while ago. And let's recycle everything here. And F to move. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, don't question why I randomly just have fires and crafting tables near my bed like this. This is just something that's a normal occasion in this game. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a fursuit more and more and more. I don't know why, but I especially don't have the money to be getting a fursuit right now. I'm a very, very broke college kid. But I've been thinking about it quite a lot. I'm like, oh, it'd be so fun to go to a convention. It'd be so fun to do this. It'd be so fun to do that. Like on my weekends, just go out and fursuit around town. You know, fursuiting would be so much fun if I actually had friends. Virgil, where are you? I need your shit. Virgil, I found some chips for you.
Happy to see a repeat customer. How can I help you today?
I found this super chip for you.
Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected.
Wow.
You are more resourceful than I thought.
Okay, first of all, ow. Second of all, fuck you. I love this little animation right here.
It is nice to see it. How can I help you today? Ah, more chip.
Ooh. I got the head chip shop has been expanded. Zip lines, this is what I want. Ladders, want this. Cookbook? A larva. Ooh, mac and bees. I love a good mac and bees. Who doesn't love a good mac and bees? Daredevil. Use fall damage. Fine set Crow. Oh, I love Crow. Look at Crow. I love Crow. Quarantine upgrade. Good. Scab scanner. I'm fine without that. Mint mace. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the mint mace. So the mint mace. Okay. Mint mace was one of the most broken weapons in the game before it got patched. This thing does so much damage. Yes, it has a very slow speed, but it has such a high stun. And I don't even know where to get tough gunk, but it's nice to have. I've only discovered one of these things. But on the other hand, we got other stuff. We got zip lines, an anchor wall. So much good stuff.
I could really
Fireflies.
use some grilling right about now.
Not exactly sure what this is. And we got many heads on the wall. We can get all the heads on the wall. Okay. I have a question. This is gonna be a creepy thing. That's a little Easter egg in my world. You know what I should do? I should find like a dark hole in the ground and then just randomly be placing these like larvae mounted heads, all of them. And get like stuffed animal or stuffed bugs and put them around. It's a very messed up thing, but it'd be really cool. We got an upgraded canteen. Let's fucking go. That black ant helmet, plant ant leggings. We're good. Also, what is our daily quest today? Kill spider. Oh, we should have done that. Hunter, kill infected weevils. Craft grub leggings. I don't really need grub leggings. Also, question, can I get in here now? No, I still need I need the manager's key card, the assistant
I'll
manager.
need to process that.
Got the mint mace. Everything's looking good, right? Everything is good. Alright, so let's get back. Oh, you're working now. Backyard failure? You weren't working before, were you? Air containment critical? This is lab 3. Oh, I actually know where this is. I know where that is. Black Anthill. I know where this one is too. As I said, I've been wanting to get really I want to know about this game a lot, so I've been doing a lot of research around.
How can I help you today? Ask away, my.
Tell me
Which
what
lab would you like to discuss?
I want to get to the Black
The
Ant.
Black Ant Lab is located underground near this remote location was chosen by Dr. Tully to do experiments with the newly discovered raw science particle, which has the occasional tendency to explode.
And I'm just carrying this shit around in my back pocket? Wait. Everybody, pause. Time out. I'm carrying around raw science in my back pocket, and this thing can just spontaneously combust. And no one thought, hey, Strange, maybe you shouldn't fucking do that. And I'm like, nah. We should carry this raw science around in my back pocket where my tail is. I do not want my tail blown off. You know what? I'm just not gonna ask. I am.
We're always happy to see a. How can I help you today? Ask away, my friend.
Tell me about
Which
the other
lab
one.
would you like to discuss? After the Oak Lab, the Hedge Lab was the next to be constructed. Originally, we used it to observe and survey all of the wildlife and resources of the yard from a safe vantage point. After our encounters with the arachnids of the hedge, Dr. Tully's curiosity led us to experiment on spider silk, an extremely durable and strong material. Dr. Tully was interested in the medicinal properties of fungus and molds at miniature scale. We were hoping for a breakthrough by engineering a new type of fungus. Unfortunately, the experiment did not work quite the way Dr. Tully was hoping. Our fungus ended up spreading rapidly and infected the nearby insect life.
Yeah.
If you are headed that direction, I would recommend bringing a gas mask. And watch out for the infected.
Yeah, the infected way overpowered.
The pond lab is, as the name suggests, located at the bottom of the Tully's koi pond. You will need to take a swim to reach it.
The koi
As to
pond.
the science conducted there, Dr. Tully has long had a fascination with Brussels sprouts. He thought that an underwater lab would be the perfect environment for the cultivation of new superfoods.
Okay, so the way we're gonna hit this, right? We're gonna hit.
Dr.
No.
Tully was process. Always happy to. How can I help you today? Ask away, my. Which lab would you
So-
like to discuss?
We've already done the hedge lab, right? Pond lab is supposed to be next, but it's fine. We're not doing it. We're doing that one last. Next one is going to be the black ant lab, and then the haze lab. That is going to be the order we do this stuff in.
Have to keep everything nice and clean.
I just really hope that there are no death involved in this. But knowing my luck, there probably is a lot of death involved. Talking about death, should I try to fight a black widow? Not a black widow. Never survive a black widow. Should I try to fight a wolf spider? Talking about fighting spiders.
Peeping makes me feel a little creepy.
Yeah. I am very tempted on fighting a wolf spider. What do you guys think about that? I kind of want to fight one. But I also want to build up to the second level. I honestly don't think I should be on the second level yet. Okay, I will fight a wolf spider. If you guys drop and leave a comment in the follow, no, drop a like and comment down below. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that douchebag. Because I don't think I'm ready to go up there yet. Because up there is all the advanced enemies. They're the enemies that hit hard and don't stop hitting. Also, I am seeing a new kind of bug right there. Guys, I'm actually looking at my second monitor to see this thing. Where the hell did it go? Okay. I saw something in those bushes. Yeah. Okay, let's go fight a wolf spider. We're not fighting one here because we're not suicidal. Okay, let's get up. We're going over to our second base at 1,200. Okay, we have the BB base. We have the watchtower. What should we call the under the picnic table base? That is the question I am leaving up to chat. So if you guys do have any ideas for the little,
not so
like,
bad.
I don't know. Hello there. I could shoot you in the head right now and no one would care.
Hello, powerless.
But I'm not
ant.
going to. Ow. I saw that one coming from a mile away. We are going to head back to the other base, though, where we will be fighting a wolf spider when we get there. This is one of the moments I wish we could fast forward, because I hate walking. But also, one second, we're taking vacation. Open this. How far can zip lines go in grounded? Zipline limits. There apparently is no distance limit. Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about. That right there is good development. If there's ever been a good developer, it's these guys. It's just depending on how much silk we have. Because there can be no limit to zip lines. But maybe, like, almost 1,000 meters is kind of a lot to go by. Okay. We're gonna do something real quick. First of all, get rid of the shield. Second of all, we're breaking this down. And we're going to craft the zip line parts. What the hell are the zip line parts? Jesus, this thing is big. Not gonna say it, not gonna say it. Okay, and then we craft a, what the hell is it called? We go over to building, we craft a pole, which I would rather prefer than anything else, but that'd be a stem pillar. We can't, why can't we put this over here? That's fine, we can get through there. Or we can exit this. Let's craft a okay, let's craft a grass floor. And let's craft a pillar on top of it. Just a stem pillar, we don't need anything fancy. And then we can craft a zip line part, right? Zip line wall anchor. Right here. Then we need 2 clay. Clay is easy enough to get. Just glad it's not harder to get than. That's what she said. My humor is sometimes. My humor is every time I keep talking, my roommate keeps talking. Sometimes my humor will be the maturity of adults, but sometimes it'll just drop down to -20 humor. Let's head over here real quick. So I just want some clay and that's it. But yeah. I want some clay. Then we're gonna make one of the longest zip lines this world has ever seen. How the fuck is there no clay here? Why is there no clay? Oh, there's clay. They're saved. Guys, I do not want to fight you guys right now. Thank you. Now please go away and never return. Okay, now let's head back to the base and start building the zip line. It's also becoming nighttime. I want to fight a wolf spider. Come on, game. Do you not want me to die in a horrific way? Like, I thought this game hated me, but apparently it's wanting to keep me alive for some horrible reason. But also, I really need to finish the watchtower at some point. And then we need to set a base, like... Not a base, we need to set a... Right there. What's that? What's that right there? How do I ping? Can I ping? Let's open map real quick. Map. Walking directly across at the... No, I could set up a zip line to there. Like, right here. That's fine. I can set up a zip line there. Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at. And I'm guessing I can't sleep until butt crack in the morning. Oh, I can actually sleep early tonight. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so we can sleep early tonight and move on from there. I also need to just find a place to stick these. And do not say that's what she said. Do not say that's what she said. I will slap you. I am. That's a joke. That's a joke. Which, do not flip your shit. That was a joke. But yes. After that, we will be back. Also, oh. So I have Twitch on my phone, right? That I like watch from, right? Just like make sure chat is up to date. Whatever's in comment. And I look down at my phone, right? And I have 2 of my streams going at the same time, which is not lovely. Not something I quite enjoyed. Also, do I have any food that I can cook? No. But I do have berry leather I can make. Let's space to hang. We'll have a good another. No. Strange. Think about what you're saying, alright? Think about what you're saying before you say it. I just picked up that entire chest contents. Keep the crow feathers on me just because I can't stop me. You, I'll try. Try. Okay. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. It's 47. Damn it. Okay, one second. I'm gonna go take a piss break while we get there. I drank so much water today because I was like, okay, I want to be alive for this stream, right? Stream, I want to be alive for it. Believe it or not, I wanted to be alive. Can we sleep, please? Okay, I'd say I really do like the storage in this house, like just the way it looks. Is something I quite enjoy about this place. Yes, Mikey, I saw your last comment. I'm not gonna... Just fuck you, right? Just fuck you. Whoa, 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 everybody hold on. Practical technologies.
Please don't move and look straight ahead. I promise you won't feel a thing.
I can't control anything right now.
It's a go for molecular reduction. Spacer is primed.
Where you are going, all your worries will seem so small.
Jesus Christ.
That was different for a nightmare. What was that? Ominent and the Spacer are in my dreams now? This is spooky. I hope Burgle has some answers.
Jesus, Harold Christ, what the hell was that? What in the bloodiest of fucks was that?
Putting on some more armor.
God. So is that how I got Smalls? I got kidnapped and then I got shrunken inside like a bigger lab? That'd explain why I was in the suitcase and not just lying on the shrink ray. See, that would make sense. It may be the first time the government's kidnapped people to do experiments on them. That's a joke. Nobody come busting down my door right now. Especially since I am in a government-run trade school. That is a joke, alright? Fuck, I should have. See that movement right there? That's the movement I am scared about. Let's put on some better armor.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh shit! Oh shit, there, you have a fourth attack. I'm about to die from your poison. Yep, I'm dead. I keep thinking I'm worthy, and then I just remember if I get hit by that thing once, I am fucked. BRB walking doggas? Aw, sad to see you go, but thank you so much for being here for the time that we've been here. Don't cry, don't cry. God, I was not expecting to die that fast, though. Like, I thought I would at least get to half health before I fucked up completely. Like, I had standards, and I did not reach those standards that I set for myself. So I was like, I have a shot at this. It's a possibility, you know? It might be a challenge, but at least, you know, I'll be okay, right? Nope, I completely just died, because you know what? I'm a failure to me and my parents, even though my parents are dead. Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. But anyways, where the hell is my zip line? No. I need one bee stinger. Get back to you. Let me go home and reset my spawn point there, and then I should be fine. God, that thing took me out so fast, and it hit so hard. Like, I have an idea to kill it, right? See the thing I'm wielding right now? This thing does a shit ton of damage. Not as much as the mint mace, but it does quite a bit of damage. Question is it worth it? Make like 50 of these things just to chuck at an enemy's head. Look, what you need to make them is 4, 2, and a couple rope. Which is manageable, which is makeable. Like, that is not way out of my lines. Where the hell is, I need a bee stinger. All I need means I need to go kill a bee. Take all. I need to go kill a bee real quick. See, that was a shit ton of damage. If I can make more of these. Basement charge. Good. Stand up. Huck. Fuck. I missed my huck. I missed the huck. I missed the huck. The hell did that go? So if I just make a shit ton of these, right? And I just... Also, where did I... That might be a strat. I need a hook. Hello, hi, welcome back. How was walking the doggos? How was the walking of the doggos? When exactly did you leave? Because I'll tell you what happened since then. No. This is gonna be a... God. I'm not expecting to get hit this much. Ow. And there's 2Bs now. Wait, I don't want to fight 2Bs, so I'm going to back off. I'm going to just fuck. Right? Stop moving. And I'm dead. Saw it coming. They go fast and it's... Oh my ever-living lord. I thought I reset my spawn point. They go fast and I left when you died. Yep. Nothing has happened since then. I've been trying to get a bee stinger, and that's literally it. You have no clue how hard it is to get a damn bee stinger for some reason.
Better safe than sorry.
Killing bees are just the most ridiculously hard thing in this game. For no other reason except for they can be. Oh. You have pit bulls, right? You have the pitties. 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 I love pitties. There's the wolf spider just wandering around like a little...
Let's see what we can find.
Hate that. Wait, what are your weaknesses? Oh no, that's your resistance. You need spicy. How the hell do you get spicy? See, so many things in this game, like their weaknesses is spicy. But there's no spicy weapons. Like, unless I find a jalapeno lying around, I think I am not going to have much luck with spicy weapons. See, look, now QM works. What did you do? Oh, I need to add exclamation mark Discord to that. So I now have that as an option. Lasagna is probably spelt how lasagna is actually spelt. Okay. See, I have a strat of killing the wolf spider, right? It's not a good strat, but it is a strat. What if... Okay, what if I get like 60 of these clubs right here? So these clubs hit hard. They hit harder than... I don't know, I'm not going to finish that sentence. They're gonna attack. Get this out. And they're gonna come in for a triple. No, no, bad. You're supposed to be down for a little bit more than that. Hello? Oh, you're over here. What? Wait. Where the hell do you think you're going? Where the hell did the club go? Where the hell are you? Okay. Oh, no, attack? Yes, good. Might have taken some damage right there, but that was alright. There we go. Got that. Stinger, are you okay? I only got bee fuzz from that? Come on. Why can't I get a stinger? That's literally all I want is a stinger. Stinger's so bad at context. What was it? Sword. Bow. No, don't drop bow. Don't drop bow. Repair bow. Wait. Gamble 99. That's 188. You better not have a gambling addiction. What the hell are you doing in my house? What the hell are you doing in my house?
At least it's clean.
I want waffle fries. Where the hell is another bee? I will find another bee. Be that bee the last thing I do. That's what the hell happened to me? Where did my comedy go? I think there's a cooldown on the gambling thing. Not to just to make sure that your gambling addiction doesn't get out of hand. I need a bee stinger. Bee stinger. Like, how hard would you think it to be for one wolf to get a bee stinger, you know? I just need to cut the thing off of the bee. Like, it doesn't seem that hard, but apparently it's just that hard. God, why does everything I say can be taken out of context in a certain way that I'm not going to explain on in chat? I have a better idea than going up the shovel. Because the shovel only leads to death and disappointment. Kind of like every relationship I've ever been to. That's why. Why do I say these things? Why do I do these things? Why do I exist? These are the questions I need answered. Oh, hell yeah. That right there was the shot of the century. Yep, you're coming in fast, and I know. Oh, no, you dodged? You dodging ass. No, you did not. No, oh, this bee is getting all, oh. He just phased through solid wood. I would replay that, but I cannot replay what just happened. That bee just phased through solid wood. I don't even know how to, I don't even know anymore. You just reminded me of the Used song. How so? I also don't know that song. How did that bee just phase through solid wood? Can I learn this skill? Can I be as good as the bee one day? Alright, okay. Well, let's get this bee hook, let's get the zip line up, and probably next stream. But knowing me, I'll get distracted. I hear you, evil. I hear you, and I'm coming for you. You better start running. I hear you. Don't think you can outrun me. Don't be fooled, by the way, by the digging in the ground. It's not food. That is death. You dig up that moving dirt and you die. Hey, Weevil, where the hell did you go? Weevil, I need your meat. I need it. God. I should just shut up. I almost said something I know I would regret later. What are you chasing over here? You leading me towards food? If you aren't, I will shoot you. Food. Any more food, or am I just getting greedy? Oh.
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
Why is the grass moving up there? Usually moving grass means death, so I'm always very cautious when... You want some rotten food? Oh, yeah.
Hello, powerless.
See what I
Aunt?
mean by moving food is usually death, or moving grass is usually death? That's what I mean by that. There's usually death. Remind me of a song. Okay, let's get back to the house, cook this up, cry ourselves to sleep, knowing we'll be alone forever, kill a bee, and then we should be good as gold. And yes, I needed to build support for this house. Mental and physical support. And don't ask why my roasting spit is also in my bed. I like to eat when I'm sleeping, alright?
Or, I guess I thought I did.
So we need to probably just... Can I eat the berry? Let me eat the... Cannot eat the berry. What the hell is this? What kind of half-ass programming is this? I can't even eat a berry. Boring. I bet I can kill one bee in the time that I starve to death. Bee, I'm looking for you. I'm calling you out, Mr. Bee. I could go upstairs, but I risked the fact of being attacked by like 60 bees. Oh, just kidding. Tiny useless head. Attack. Blocked. Chuck is now your name. Okay. Attack. Attack. Boom. Hit. Nope. I missed. Where is it? Oh. That was the quickest bee. Oh, bee hook. We got a bee hook. We got a bee stinger. I am very good at this game. Oh, hell yeah, I am. I am way too good at this game.
What's the news?
Well, you stay away from my food. It's my food and not yours. I'm gonna eat this in front of you guys. Stay away from my food. I spent too much time trying to find the song. Well, I'll find it eventually. Well, if you do, just post it in the song section of the Discord. Why am I talking about the Discord so much this stream? This is the stream of Discord, which I think is a very weird name for a chat room, right? Because do you guys know what the definition of Discord is?
That's not so bad.
It's argument. They're like, hey, you want to come to the argument room? We call it the Discord, you know? It's just like a chat room that me and Brent invented. And like, who the hell's Brent? And we're like, and they're like, we don't really know. Just some random guy we found. We got into a fight, but we couldn't like fight on Twitter anymore, so we had to move it to a new program. And we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's make a program where we can fight all day long. And they're like, what should we call it? And they're like, let's just call it Discord. And that's how Discord was invented. True fact. Don't look it up. 100% fact. Just like the world is flat. Do not question the science behind the flat Earth. It's all true. No one can convince me otherwise. Do not question my insanity, alright? Don't ask questions. Just don't ask questions, please. Please. Alright. Let's speedrun this. Let's speedrun this, because I gotta go soon. I gotta go... Well, not actually I have to go. I have to, roughly in 10 minutes, I'm going to have to relog into the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi that I use kicks me off it exactly at 6:59 every day. And I have to log back in before... Yeah. It's stupid. Government shit. I don't like it. Hey. Or I could just hopefully make sure the stream doesn't crash within the time I log back in. It's another option, which I'll probably end up doing. Quite enjoying this stream right now. Let me sleep. I gotta say that stream though or that dream last night in game was so weird. It was so weird. Okay, I want to explain something to chat and everybody else that's listening. At least in the future. When I dream, like, actually, in real life, when I dream, I always have very vivid dreams. Like, everything is super real to me. I can remember, like, 80% of the dreams I have had in the last year. And most of my dreams are nightmares. Is that a common thing that people have? Like, most of their dreams are nightmares? Is that just something that pertains to me because I'm very strange? All puns intended. Just time trying to find the song. Alright, let's go finish this zip line. Because we spend way too much time walking in this game. And I already have a quest for the next adventure we're gonna go on. Yes, I am calling it quest and no one can question my insanity, alright? Inventory, let's switch over to the...
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
I just... And let's pick up this. You guys will see why I'm doing this in just a second. And the wolf spider seems to be awake. I'm seeing grass movement in the... Yep. Wolf spider's awake. Just what I wanted. No, he's going to bed. And we want to craft platforms. Which was why the whole reason I was doing this. So I can just... Okay. How do I link up my cables?
Keeping makes me feel a little creepy.
Okay, 1 second. No distance, only the increasing build cost of plants don't require stamina or anything. If I build a zip line from the top of my base on the baseball which reaches the oak tree hedge, or can I build? There appears to be no distance limit. Increased build cost. Yes. Major limit factors using an angle of descent. The steeper the angle, the faster you move, the steeper the leisurely pace. See the building, see one from Oak Sandbox. Okay, I'm just reading shit to make sure I'm doing things correctly. Okay. I have 2 of these built. Let me just place it down. But yes, I think this will be the end of the stream today. And also, and vivid dreams are a sign of escapism. I prefer and like nightmares. Yeah. But this will be the end of the stream for today. Thank you all so much for watching and being here. We got a lot of stuff done today. And well, I just want to thank Mikey for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the emotes also. And I hope you all have an amazing day and a good rest of your— oh, let's raid somebody. Let's raid. Okay. Twitch. Let's see who we're raiding today. I remembered. Nobody be mad at me. I remembered. We are going to raid— will you speed up and just work? Oh, we're gonna raid Pilot Shep. I love Pilot Shep. I've only watched like one of his streams before, but we're still gonna do it. Okay. Really didn't have to do that to me again. You didn't have to do that to me, world. Control C. I'm just trying to. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go right now. Thank you all so much for watching and being here, and well, goodbye.